Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Avitava Programming. So in this session, I'm going to discuss about the error and the exception. So definition I will go later. First, I would like to add the hierarchy of the class, the different classes in the Java API. So at the top level, there is second. Hmm, control it. Let me do it again. So at the top level, if you will go, there will be like the object class. So I will write it here. So there is the object class. And below this object class, there is one more class that is throwable, which is from the uh, which is for the error and the exception, that is throwable. Right. This is the parent class for the error and the exception. Below this throwable, there are two things. One is the error, another is the exception. One is the error, another is the exception. Right. So it is one is error, another is exception. For this runtime exception, we could say one more thing. There is people say that is unchecked exception. That is another name of this runtime exception. So don't be confused by this. So in some cases, you could say in many places that people are referring this runtime exception as the unchecked exception. That is also possible. So so we try to understand what is the error exception, what is runtime exception or unchecked exception, what is the checked exception. So what happens is, like, for example, if you are running your application and suddenly there is electricity shut down, or maybe your laptop completely shut down due to some reason, or maybe it restarted, or it happened something happened and your machine stopped running it. In that case, what happened, like, it will give you a error and it will not give a chance to recover whatever the process that you are running. So error are something that you cannot manage by yourself. That is completely unmanageable, right? So we could manage it, but the error management is not in the scope of this session. Maybe after the we once we complete the Java standard edition, then we are going to implement some application there. We will discuss about how we could manage the error. So another part is the exception. So exceptions are something that is you could manage, you could handle it properly. So there is a way to handle the exceptions. So we say to try and catch block. So what happens is, like, for example, if you are iterating some array and the size of the array is 0 to 1, or maybe 10, and if you exceed that array size, for example, if it is 0 to 10, that means size of the array is the 11, but what you did is, like, you iterated it up to the 15, so you will get array index out of bound exception. That kind of exception you could actually manage by yourself, because you know that what is the size of the array. After it exceed, it could give you the error. Or for example, in many cases, for example, if you are running reading a file, right, and you have given the path of the file, but that file don't exist on a particular location, on a particular directory. So in that case, you could manage your exception, or you could give simply a generic message to the user who is maybe not familiar with the computer systems or the computer generated messages, so you could simply give your own error or the exception message that okay, this file does not exist, so please contact to some person. That kind of messages we could do. So in in this session, I'm going to mostly discuss all these topic, like the exception and how do we handle it, what are the different ways of doing it, how we could create our own exceptions. We don't have to dependent on the exception that is given on the JDK. We could create our own exception classes as well. So we are going to discuss all these things. This is the end of this topic. For more videos like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe my channel. I will see you in the next video with another interesting topic. Thank you for watching my videos.